Hello, if you're thinking about selling a house, here's what you need to do. You need to call the agents that you're thinking about hiring or the ones that you're interviewing. You need to call them and pretend to be a buyer on one of their listings. Here's why. You need to see how they handle an incoming phone call from a potential buyer on one of their listings. And I can guarantee you that it'll be really eye-opening about what agents actually have systems and processes in place for what they claim that they do. I have my kids right now. I have 4 kids. They're crawling all over me. And I have a system and a process in place for if a buyer wants to see one of our listings or if they are calling on one of our listings. And you can test that and test your listing agent and see if they have a plan in place for when they're with their family, when they're in other appointments, when they're in other showings, if they're sitting there, pitching another seller and a buyer for one of their listings calls them. Are they stopping the appointment to answer that buyer phone call? Probably not. So what's their plan for when that happens? And just to be super duper clear about this, I am all about agents spending time with their families and work-life balance. If you look at my personal page, I'm a major advocate for that. But I'm also a major advocate for running a business like a business. And if it's 4:00 in California and the buyer for your house is in California and they're calling because they just got off work or they're stepping away from work and it's 4:00 their time and it's 7:00 in Florida and you're a real estate agent and you're with your kids, you're at a game, with them, or if you're in other appointments, what is the system and process that you have in place to be able to handle that buyer getting hold of you? That's the difference between making a sale and not. And test it.